Back at it again, chair spinning on. Just listen to Susan do her piece, listen to Griff do his piece, and this thing flashed in my head about, I heard listening to, what's my man, Steve Harvey, and he was talking about how he found God and how God was within him, and everybody couldn't be a preacher or a deacon. You could be a singer and God in you too. You could be a rapper and God in you too. You could be a bum and God in you too. When you hiding in your hurt out in the world, God back there too. When you trying to be home alone, God in there too. And I thought about Good Friday. Thinking about sometimes in life we get caught up in ourselves and caught up in the lives. It's like you got this big old box and the key that opens you up is in that box. You throw in toys, you throw in children and family. You throw relationships in there, you throw in different types of lives and events. Then you wonder how to open up, how to get where I'm supposed to be. And you can't because it's covered all this stuff. And you wonder, who am I? When you wonder when the day I find myself. I was working on a topic with say poetry, the day I found myself. And I was thinking, sometimes you be sitting around the house, you look out the window. But really my soul's looking out these windows, my eyes. And some days you're just wondering, who am I supposed to be? What's my purpose? So I looked out and I heard a call somewhere within there. I heard a call somewhere behind there. I heard a call somewhere above there. I heard a call beyond the clock facing hands, the infinite amount of ticks, beyond the clouds, beyond the doorway and the entrance, beyond the face of the report or the reporter, beyond the breakdown of the body from the bodily disorder, beyond apologies and institutionalized gimmicks, beyond the epidemics. I heard a call. Beyond the smile, facing the power of the tongue, beyond the brand name, beyond the fence put up for defense, beyond the reason of need to care, beyond the absence of people who weren't even there. Beyond the attendance, beyond the hurt, beyond the dirt, beyond the last, and beyond the first. Sitting in my home looking out the window, I heard a call. Beyond the blessing and the curse, beyond the drop of the tear, beyond the loss, beyond the discovery, beyond the horizon, beyond the demand, beyond the pain, beyond the confusion, beyond the intellect, beyond the examination, beyond the adaptation, beyond the institution, beyond the floor of the fountain, before the first and the last talk, before mankind came to its last thought. The price had been paid for mankind and was bought. The call was, I belong somewhere, and someone's missed me. Not the call to condemn me for being lost. Did you hear me now? I heard a call. Somewhere within there, I heard a call. Somewhere from behind there, I heard a call. Somewhere above there, I heard a call. Please listen. Don't wait too long. I hope that you hear it before it's time for you to go home. That was the voice of the maker. And it was him sitting in my house, and this is my window. And I was looking out my window, seeing my own reflection, wondering, who am I facing? The reflection, it moved as I did. So I figured, I had come to realization, it was the hidden album, the one I thought that I was missing, impressive. Plug it in and listen. Listen to the cracking of the world. You hear the track is saying, sometimes in life, you have to just press pause and stop playing. Please, life is taking us somewhere. Stop, look, and listen. Where are we headed? Inside of the pains of the world, looking outside of the ride like good riddance. The day of the departure was the day of the commitment, leaving life outside of purpose and outside of the unity of love. From saying elsewhere to saying someone else cares. You, me, I heard someone call it unity. Let's get to work. At times in life, our strengths can transform into our weakness. We can see from a distance, but how does it feel when we've actually traveled the distance? In the world, we try to avoid getting out into it wrongly, getting involved. How further extent is it when that wrong gets involved within us? Looking out of my window, beyond the music, beyond the pain, Beyond their happiness showered in rain, paralyzed by staring to a pair of eyes that caused the veil of my own eyes to tear. A gleaming light with no glare, revealing identity to me, and I learned myself, and of whom I was majority unaware. The image of whom I was supposed to be in return, giving back to me a stern stare. And I turned, and I listened to others bickering that the world is unfair. What are we believing? Love is leaving. We better count the cost. Soon the love in the world will be lost. Looking out my window into the sky up high, the earth cries, the forecast labels it precipitate. At the same time around the world, the coast of the world, in diverse places, the earth shakes. How in the Richter, but we're still missing the picture. When the cornerstone is moved and the foundation is broken, the structure of the world is out of alignment, but searching for many remedies to be spoken. A man in the land is waiting on a chance to rule the world with a so-called peace plan. Still in the middle of the world's demands for the hearts of the few, they're calling for something. In desperation, we'll be falling for something. The answers forewarning us with no apparent mistakes. The evil mind is still wronging. The connection medium of feeling is still songing. They're listening and feeling, listening and relating. At this point within the wrong, after seeing the reflections through the song, can we as felt music, can we feel ourselves? Now see where we belong, or will it be too late? Am I really the master of my fate? When my world is going wrong, what's inspiring the feelings in the world to, and then write the song? Waiting patiently for another's feelings of another kind, but refuse to lend an ear to the inner conscious judging the mind. Looking out my window, observing the happenings of the world. Looking out my window, gazing through the pain. It reminds me of myself, seeing through my pain. Day after day falling far behind me. But there's a thought that lingers, and it finds its chance to remind me of my past. Looking out my window, gazing through the pain. It's not me looking out the window. It's my soul seeing the world peering through my eyes, watching the age come to an end, and the world suffering and pointing fingers and blame. Feeling in the midst of wrong, wait for consolation to ease the mind, right now in satisfaction. The world begins relaxing and come to miss the purpose of life, and then it's all over. Wondering why the fat lady never sung her song. Everyday living, knowing the purpose of everything in the world that surrounds us. You know that table's meant to hold your drinks, chair holds you. The lights is before we can see our path, those steps as we go up, but we can't tell you what's our purpose. Every day we just missing it all, looking out the window, eyes closed blindly. At some point, I had to come and see within and find God, and then find myself. Time to go out and inspire the world. Now I put God first. Looking out my window, that's my soul.